Welcome back to the Rundown, everyone. I'm your host, Nick Simonson. And if you haven't noticed, it's the middle of winter. And we're back in the shack here at mid-ice. We have a nice little lull where things have warmed up between two recent really hard cold spells. We're talking -30, -25, and we're taking advantage of the time we have. And not every day is going to be perfect. Today it's creeping up into the single digits above zero. So we're taking advantage, we're getting out there, and we're going to hopefully get on some fish. But before we do that, the thing I want to stress at mid-ice is staying warm. If you stop in at your local runnings, they have the gear that's going to help get you through this cold spell and get out on fish. So the tips today are going to be how to stay warm on the ice and how to use the resources you have at runnings to find the clothes, to find the equipment, and to find the things that are going to keep this mid-ice season pleasurable, or at least tolerable, as we proceed and look forward to that late ice fishing. And of course, spring is just around the corner. First and foremost, for these cold temperatures, you want to invest in the clothes that are going to keep you in action and on the ice. You're going to want base layers. You're going to want long johns or specialized clothes underneath that keep that heat, that body heat, close to your body. After that, you want to make sure that you have sweatpants or lined jeans or something that's going to keep your legs warm, and then throw on top of that your favorite sweatshirt, your fishing gear, and then get a suit, whether it's a Fravel suit or a clam suit or one of the many varieties that Runnings has for sale. These suits are worth their weight in gold, especially when it gets freezing cold. If you've got knee pads or you've got waterproof boots, that's going to allow you to explore around your house when it does warm up, to keep things, the search pattern going and to keep things exciting, trying to catch fish. And then you can run back to your shack or maybe a permanent house and warm up when you do that exploring. Because again, mobility is key at mid-ice, and we want you to stay warm. Today, like I said, it's single digits, so we can ditch the stocking cap while I'm in the shack, and I can take my gloves off. But when I'm out there, I want to be as warm as possible. So I'm wearing things like a balaclava with a stocking cap over it, and I might go with 2 pairs of gloves. I might use my bow hunting gloves underneath some big choppers. So take care of your hands, take care of your head, and that's going to keep you in the game as well. Additionally, you might want to invest in a thermal house. One with a thermal tarp is going to keep things 10 or 15 degrees warmer than, say, a standard tarp would. And now's the time. As we approach mid-ice, Runnings has great sales and a lot of different models available for you to look into and upgrade into that warmer thermal tarped shack. Additionally, make sure you got a trusty buddy heater or a sunflower heater that can kick out the BTUs and keep things warm in whatever shack you end up buying or using, and stock up on that propane, because those heaters are going to be running, especially with another cold spell forecast in the next week or so. So stop at your local Runnings. They have all the gear you need to stay warm on the ice, to keep you moving on those days where it does get a little nicer and a little warmer, and then they have the things that'll keep the heat going in your particular chosen shack. If you're staying warm, you're staying comfortable, you're more able to stay on those fish as well. So I encourage you, invest in the things that'll keep you warm, and I guarantee you'll have a great mid-ice season. For the Rundown, I'm Nick Simonson. Stay warm, and good fishing to you.